Welcome to everyone, guys. Trilogy coming up. Ali Drew fighting for the third time finally, and this is going to determine who is a better fighter, what's gonna happen. We're gonna see a lot of fights coming up. We're limited to 45 minutes, so let's see who's got the word first, who was the last to win, who was the first to win, and what's gonna happen this time. How are the preps going? Please proceed with your trash.
Well, you know, yeah. I'll let the people know if this is your first time tuning into this part. Then
okay, he's just lagged out. I'll speak since he's gone. I'll speak. Basically, as obliterated him the first fight, and I get cocky in the second fight. I'll be honest, I didn't prepare, and you know, Drew came in and he done the work. It wasn't a KO, it was a split decision win, so fair play to him, but I believe I'm going to come back, train how I did the first fight and knock him out.
Is that too on him, mate? It's too bad.
Yeah, I done a wee brief.
Do you hear me, Drew?
No, I hear you. What was I going to say before I was really cut off there?
He said that he was gonna knock you out cold.
Nah, he's just waffling. Basically, I don't right. See, just as a quick catch up, first fight was a bit of a fluke.
What happened first fight?
I was winning until I wasn't. I was winning.
No,
I was winning until I
choked out.
got fluked. Right, let me tell you, there's a difference, right? Because in the first fight you won by stoppage, in the second fight I won by decision. There's a difference between getting fluked and caught in a submission and then getting outclassed over 5 rounds. Let me just tell you that. And in this third one, it's going to be complete and utter annihilation. I didn't put that nickname for the sake of it. There's got to be a crime committed. I'm going to molest you.
Hey, Ali, come closer. I don't hear you. Yeah, talk now.
You know, I choked him out unconscious the first fight. You know, I could have ended his life there and then. The second fight, I could have kicked fight, and it was a split decision. You know, outclassed. I wouldn't say so. Split decision, close fight. You know. You see this fight, Drew? We'll see when I absolutely dominate you.
Honestly, I think this is all kind of waffle. See, I like doing these. I like getting inside the head of my opponent. I like hearing what he's going to say. But honestly, I've heard like this before. We've all seen it starting before. It's all kind of just waffle in my opinion. And I think, like I just said, outclassing over 25 minutes was kind of decisive. But obviously, I kind of had it on this back. I didn't have much of a choice. It was meant to be me versus Dylan. Dylan didn't really make it with an injury, so I was a bigger man. I accepted the offer. This is where we are. I'm going to finish this part, finish it with Dylan. Go to cage, we'll on the belt, and go to the UFC. Simple as.
King of waffle. The king of waffle, honestly. King of lies. I'm going to finish you. When I beat you this time, don't ask for a rematch.
I'm going to finish inside you.
Don't ask for a rematch.
I'm going to leave a wee child inside you.
There's a skid mark in your face on my left hand.
You're finished. You're toast. You're smoked, mate.
Listen to me. I'm going to bust that fat lip of yours. I'm going to bust it up.
What, you bust inside of you? Bust that fat inside you,
what?
Mate, I'm the molester for a reason.
At the end of the day, lad, well, I don't know if you've heard of it, but Callum Armstrong, the one-legged guru, you've heard of him. Actually, he just went into a recent fight and he got actually submitted by Dylan, the Deco Andy. Callum was winning the stand-up, hit him a clean body when Deco dropped, and you know, Callum tried to spear onto him and Deco hit him with a clean guillotine choked him out cold. It was a brutal way to lose, but I'm sure he'll evolve and get better. Look at him, he's not even training, he's bulking, look, he's eating chocolate. He's no training for me.
It's not chocolate. You know. Something's clearly going on here. So obviously, Ali's got somebody hacking at my system and keeps kicking me through the thing. I'm not getting a chance to speak here, but I keep getting kicked out because this Ali fucking... He's got some sneaky relationships, him and Mosher. Mosher knows some higher people. I don't trust him, and I feel like I'm getting a done bit of goods here, so... I don't know, man. I feel like this is already right against me, but... What are you talking, Shush? I'm not eating chocolate either, mate. Shush.
Chocolate Vlad, look, he's fat. He's getting there.
He called fat.
He can maintain weight. Can even make weight.
Well, I'm quite, mate. I'm already on weight. I'll walk around at the weight class. I don't even need to cut weight. I'm like Garner Nelson, mate. I'm sorry, I can eat whatever I want. I'm on weight the day of the fight. I don't even need to cut weight. That's why I'm always ahead. I'm always at an advantage.
You're overweight and you're blocky and you can't keep up. The cardio's gone. You used to be a cardio freak, man. No a cardio freak anymore. You're getting smoked, wee man. You hear me?
I'm always,
smoked.
mate. You know I'm always a cardio freak, listen. Why do you think they call me the molester? They don't call me the slow-paced molester, they call me the stamina freak.
Glasses off your face.
Molester, mate. It's simple as that. Everybody knows, everybody in this room knows it, everybody on this channel knows it, everybody in the comment section knows it, everyone on my street knows it, everyone on your street knows it, everyone in that 16 radius knows exactly what's going to happen. You're getting dropped, you fucker.
I got a secret weapon. Training with someone you might know, Dylan the Peanut Low. He's got a peanut-shaped head. I've been training with him. He's a hard fighter. You know, he's actually, to be honest, he's beaten me a good few times in sparring, but I think training with him is going to be able to make me beat you easily. The molester.
Mate, this is such waffle coming for you. Honestly, I feel like we do this every time and you just spout to this utter nonsense.
What happened the first fight? I waffled, did I? No, because I choked your ass out.
What was the more recent one? What was the more recent one? What happened in the recent fight?
Split decision. That's nothing on me.
It was not a split decision. You got fucking. You won one round, mate. I pushed two if the judges were feeling generous. Listen. I would love to invite Vlad to come watch this fight. Get him a front row seat next to. I don't know who've got booked for front row. That's up to you. In the front row, watching right on through that cage, so you can see he'd get pretty low off the canvas. And I could boot your head into the crowd and Vlad could catch and take it him and put on his mantelpiece.
I'm actually excited to say that I'm excited to see Owen the Nonce Cunningham fighting Grace the Punter Hunter on the undercard. I think it'll be a good fight. I think Owen's going to put her to sleep and then, ragdoll her about when she's KO'd as well. But I think it's a good fight. Owen is obviously transgender, so that's why he's able to fight. I mean, we're only doing it a few times in Scotland.
Mate, this is actually such passion. Right, listen, see this little world you live in.
Glasses, man, get them off your head. They're so shiny. Look at his glasses, get them off your head.
You told me, I've been wearing these since before you were born. These things are always in style. I don't know what kind of shit you're trying to preach.
Over that phone call, I just want to punch him so much, man. Just slap them stupid glasses off his face.
Mate, you had the chance last time. What happened? You lost, so I'm lucky. This time will be no different.
I could have ended your life there and then.
Yeah, mate, no matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's a fight or a game of 10x4, I will always be above you. I will always dominate.
You'll never be above me, no, after this. Don't ask for a rematch after I smoke your ass.
You're done, mate. I'm honestly sick of looking at your face. I'm looking at your face and I'm about to be sick to spew all this phone. I can't even do it. I can't deal with looking at you anymore.
Your jaw.
I'm sick of it.
Dancing your jaw. I'm gonna do pirouettes and spin that jaw. I'm gonna spin that fucking jaw.
Mate, you can spin a tabletop, mate, and everyone spin my jaw. What are you on about? Honestly, mate, I'm sick of hearing this. Vlad, I can tell Vlad is just absolutely done hearing your nonsense. He just wants it. Vlad would rather be listening to John Morgan now than listening to this pish coming out of your mouth. Mate, behind the scenes, look...
Vlad knows fine well that I'm a lethal fighter. He knows not to, he knows to take me serious. Maybe, come to other people fighting you, he knows, Drew will come in here and weigh these guys in. Know me, wee man. You know I'm going to come kill you, Drew. You know I'm going to fucking leather you.
Can we just let the people know that are watching this interview that you couldn't even spell vengeance right? You had to leave the room and come back in and spell vengeance.
He's lying. He's lying. That never happened. You couldn't even spell molester right, mate. He's lying.
Right. Vlad will back up. Vlad will actually put in the title. The title of this video. The title of this video is going to be Ali Poontang Preston Can't Spell Vengeance, and that's just the title, and that's going to be the most hitted one because that's the truth. Vlad's seen it.
You can't even fucking
Vlad's seen it. You can spell vengeance, right, mate? And that is the truth. That's the whole truth. And mate, I would never get caught spelling like vengeance.
You've got that 3 modies, mate.
What are you on about, mate? Vengeance isn't even a hard one to spell. It's one of the easiest. It's one of, I'd say top 10 easiest words to ever exist to spell, and you can get that right. But you're talking about this as if like you're the one in control, but your name is Vengeance Seeker. That clearly shows that you're in a position lesser to me, and that you feel like I'm in charge.
Realistically, the second fight, you were the Vengeance Seeker, and you won that fight, so you've just made yourself look a right knob.
But you need to, mate, try and do this, mate. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of this, mate. Where are you now? Where are you now? No, mate, I'm being serious. Where are you now? We can just settle this and finish this now.
Halfway.
Mate, you know where to find me. Come here now. We'll do this. We'll finish this.
You're no settling this like that, because last time you and your team in a street fight, it was Graham Kidd, and I fucking leathered him. So don't chat to me.
I know, because he's a 60-year-old man, mate. Graham Kidd's 60, he's got a plastic hip. It's not exactly very impressive you beat him up, mate. That's actually a crime.
Not 25 years into him, man, and fucking gave him a plastic hip.
He's still in the hospital, mate. He's been in the hospital for like half a year because of that one thing he did. Yeah, you don't even feel sorry for him.
35 and I first fought him, mate. He was 35 and I first fought him.
A 90-year-old man in the hospital with a plastic hip, and then you've just leveled him with a pole. What is wrong with you? Honestly, you need sorting out, and that's what I'm doing.
You gave him an extra 30 years. Vlad, he's not 60, he's like 30, and he's a fucking grown man. He's absolutely leathered. He's a fucking shite.
He's a grown man, but he's an old man. Listen. If I see Graham again, I'm going to help him up, and he's got to leather you as well. See, after the fight, this is going to be like Khabib in corner. There's got to be a brawl after this fight. No matter what happens, the whole arena's got to be fucking swinging. People are going to have to pick sides. People are going to have to pick sides in this one. The arena's got to be split in the middle. It's got to be a hostile environment for both of us, but I know that I've got to be supporting you, mate. Listen, look at the views on this, on the interviews. Look at the views on this. Look at the comments. Who are the comments always siding with? Mate, I've never seen anybody supporting you in the comments. The comments, whether it's, what's his mush, Adolf Hitler, Adolf Chewbacca, or Shamil Abdurakhimov, they're always supporting me, mate. Like, you've got no fans on this channel.
It doesn't matter, the fans, because, at the end of the day, the women love me. You like getting all the men because you're a complete and utter molester.
Women love you.
Boy. But I get the ladies.
Mate, you've not got one. There's not one woman on your team. There's not even one woman on your gym.
Brad have it in common that we both get the ladies. You get all the wee city guys. Simple as that.
Hey, we've got an undefeated woman on our team, and by the name of Megan Turner, and she's got to be on this card as well. And so is some of your boys. Some of our teammates are fighting each other. Me and you. And then I think Kyle Henderson's fighting like Matthew or something. I've got a bunch of fights happening. It's got to be a madness, and let's just say that there's not going to be a lot of women representation for you, so you're not going to get a lot of female fans either. I don't think you get any ladies. You get dogs, mate. You get dogs. That's what you get. You get animals. That's what you get. Squirrels, badgers, hedgehogs.
I'm a fucking war machine when it comes to this, mate. I'm a fucking cardio machine, and a war machine is what they call me. Because when I'm going out there, I'm not fighting for the sport. I'm fighting for life and death. I'm going to kill you.
Was War Machine the guy that beat his brother or something like that and ended up in prison? Is that the War Machine? Listen, can you just go, Vlad, who's going to win this fight? Just, mate,
because I get the Poontang.
Mate, we just need to hear from Vlad. We need to just hear from Vlad. Who does Vlad think is going to win this fight, and then it's decisive, let's be honest.
I wanted to go the distance, guys.
He knows that I'm going to come for the vengeance. The vengeance seeker always wins.
No, he doesn't, mate. What are you on about? Listen, I know Vlad thinks I'm going to win. He's just being nice to know how your feelings in it. Give me a second. I'm going to give him a chance. Hold on.
No way am I still your missus. Your wife's in my DMs, as Conor McGregor once said.
Mate, that's just so nice, mate. That's just delicious, Oh. Mate, you can't afford food like this. You can't afford...
Diaz, mate. Mate. You can't even speak right.
Mate, you look fucking neat, Diaz.
You get stalked and slapped about, you wee fucking bitch!
I can't hear you over this delicious food that I'm eating, honestly.
You're getting fat.
This is unreal. This is
He's getting fat. He's not even taking me serious, and he's going to fucking learn.
It's a healthy. This is actually a vegan sausage roll. That's what I mean now. That's what I mean.
Dude, they weren't eating a vegan sausage, you big gay boy.
A vegan sausage roll wrapped in celery is what I'm munching now, with anchovies. That's what I mean. So don't say I'm getting fat, mate. You're just spreading. You're spreading false news.
Who's just sick in the head because he can't seem to find a nice woman because, you know, he's just so fucking ugly. To me, otherwise, we can pull all the ladies, especially when they see me fucking spin cunts jaws like yours, mate. Yeah.
Mate, I've literally promoted my bird's Instagram account on this channel before. I don't know thought, but people can go and check out this page. It's a real page. You can go and look at our page, mate. Trust me, I'm even single now, so can't bring that up stuff. It's public knowledge. It's public knowledge. So you can pull that. That's what Dylan tried to do. He tried to say I slept with some woman called Grass Munter, and that was also just a load of lies. So don't you start this as well, picking up the false narratives that your mate's dropped off for you. Listen, just shush. I'm so sick of it, mate. I just can't look at your face anymore. It's just moving. How did he end up upside down? How did that happen? What? How did that even happen? There you go. I can't even believe looking at your eyes cleaning them out. I have to see them through some sort of blacked out vision. I'm so done with you.
Vlad, do you know why he puts on the glasses?
I don't.
Glasses because he can't maintain eye contact with a fucking beast like me. He can't maintain the eye contact because he's scared. He's scared like a little
I'm making eye contact now. It's just because you can't see him through the vision. That's why.
Look at me. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm not needing
your
it.
jaw.
Mate, you're getting the MOLETSI2IMOL in that cage, you know. That's spelled it molested. You're getting molested in that cage.
Can't even pronounce it right. Molested. Fucking molested, mate.
Mate, you spell vengeance what you are.
Nah, you're kidding me. I'm the one that my name in.
You literally spelled it VSXO smiley face NGS. That's how you spell vengeance. That's mate, you can't do it. You want to do it?
He's part of so shite, man. You've got.
I can use that folder stuff. Look at this, mate. Look at this orange shirt. This is velvet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, mate. That is high quality stuff. This is actually made out of chinchilla fur, but believe it or not. So look at that. You got sunset up in there. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Chinchilla fur, mate.
I want to take a wee button off for you, mate.
The skin of the last bitch I've slapped up, Matthew Clement. You know, that's what it's made out of, the skin.
Wait, what? Wait, mate, you honestly, you've got some shady stuff there.
He's not ready for me. Sitting back, he's got a double chin. I'm nothing but pure fucking action. Look at me.
Hey, what are you saying, mate?
Look at the state of that.
What are you talking about, mate? Obviously, because I'm sitting down, it's obviously not going to be the best. I'm obviously not going to be the best, the light there's. I want to put up down a bit more.
Hell, after you and I'm fucking tying onto your nan, mate, and throwing her about with it.
What are you saying, my friend? Honestly.
After that fight, I'm inviting my boy Andy out, my boy Peanut out, my boy
fucking Andy. Who's Andy? These are not. There's no Andy in Scotland.
Dylan Deco Andy, mate. He just beat the one-legged guru in a fight. He choked him out, mate. How are you not caught up in this? It's Scotland, mate.
Mate, I don't know why you're making up these people that have got to be supporting it. Just because I've already won the argument that I've got more supporters on this channel, so it's alright, mate. You can just accept that and move on. We don't need to bring that up if you don't want to. What? What are you talking to?
Down, you're out of it. You've not been watching the Scottish fights, you know. You've not been fucking training as hard. You've been bulking.
Because I know real, mate. You just made up some random Donny called like Alan or something. Yeah, and mate, I pay attention to Scottish fights. Like, start with that. Yeah. I watch all the fights. Don't try to make up fucking ones. Andy.
Fight on Saturday there against, you know, Dylan Deco Andy.
Right. There's no Andy. Andy doesn't exist.
Deco Andy, mate. Oh, see when Andy hears about this, he's going to be fucking raging, I'll tell you that much.
There isn't Andy. I would have known about an Andy if there was. What's his second name? Andy who? Smallins?
His name is Andy. His first name's Dylan.
Wait, why you call him Andy then? What is about that? I'm not going to call you Poontang.
Mate, what's his fucking nickname?
Wait, his nickname's... Wait, what's his nickname's Andy? Right. Still not sure I believe you, but fair enough. We can carry on.
The Warriors, a wee prick. Scran your off.
Listen, no, right, I just want an honest answer for Vlad. Who?
Oh,
Again, internet
see,
connection,
he
I
can't
guess.
even speak. He's just not got the mentality of me, I'll be honest. He doesn't understand that I'm too fucking crazy for him. You know, look, I've got the AirPods in, and ready to go, and he's just lagging out every 2 minutes like a prick.
There he is.
Mate, listen, I don't know what type of stuff you're trying to pull here to get me kicked out of this thing every time. You're obviously pulling some sort of shenanigans.
Yeah, the internet,
So
mate.
I say you stop that now, mate. I think honestly the people want to hear an interview and you're just getting somebody to just kick me out of this every time.
You need a change gym.
It's honestly pathetic.
Gym, Drew, do you hear it? That's my plan to beat you.
Listen, Vlad, just be honest, Vlad. Who think's going to win this fight? Let's just get it out of here. Let's just get it out of the way.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Who do you think's going to win this fight? That's the way I want to know.
Kinda hard to say, both are cardio beasts. Gonna be hard. I say fight goes the distance.
The fight will not go the distance, man. I can trust you. I can promise that and put it all in the bet as well. This fight will not go the distance. You can save your money on that, and it will not, because Poontang, he's got a chin made of sulphur, so he's getting put down into.
What happened, you know, both fights you haven't dropped me once, so that doesn't make sense.
I'll drop you, mate. I don't know if your memory's going for
that.
that punch, the CT I created that punch there. But
I've dropped you both fights, mate. One round
I don't even know
I flared you, mate.
You got me an anaconda choke, mate.
Back up.
I don't think you know how to spell anaconda. Never mind pull off one. Honestly, I'll be honest, that was fluky. I will say that was fluky.
Okay, when you get fucking choked out. Next fight, I'm going to predict it. Mystic Max predicts I'm going to fucking hit you with a straight left and you're going to be dropped like a bitch and then you're going to crumble and I'm going to jump on you and just start pounding that ass. Pounding you to death, man.
Mate, you will be left over with some serious marks all over your body. Like, you will be stretched and blared all of that cage, honestly. I'm going to roll you like a carpet.
And leave a big skid mark in that octagon because you're going to be that fucking terrified of me. You're going to be
I'll make you lick it up. I'll force you to get your tongue and lick it off the cage.
You'll be trying to swallow your tongue when you're fucking dropped and KO'd, mate.
Listen.
Drew puts on a persona as if he's like tall, but he's actually only 5'2".
What are you on about? Yeah. That doesn't make you look any better. That actually just try to diminish me. Without even thinking of the consequences of you saying that. Listen here. This talking is only for the people. This talking isn't necessary for us because we already know what's going down. You know what's happening, I know what's happening. This is just for the people's perception of that stuff. They want to get the media days and all that done. This fight was over before it was even signed, let's be honest. I was nice enough to accept this killjoy to you because I won the last one, so I'd already settled the score.
That is bullshit. That is fucking
I was going to go to Cage Warriors.
I gave you the second fight.
No, I was going to fight Dylan. He pulled it because he was injured. And I offered this to you. I was going to go to Cage Warriors. I was going to win the belt. I was going to go to UFC, and then you just in my way, and I was like, I'd like to finish this business, and I can carry on. So you're lucky I'm even giving you this chance. So I'd say be respectful. Don't bite the hand. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, mate. Just watch it.
Man, I've got a new gym, a new training partner, a new head coach. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Well, I knew head coach. What was wrong with the old gym? I knew there was some dissension earlier, so that's not surprising.
The second fight, they didn't really get into my head. That I just believed I was fucking too good. I was like a prime Mike Tyson. I didn't care what anyone thought. I didn't train very well. I just believed I was God, and I got humbled. I'll be honest. But after this fight, I'm gonna have to end you and just. I thank you for giving me this chance to absolutely obliterate you. But my head coach, Sarah the Scranner Muir, is going to, honestly, train me into killing you. I believe that training with a female head coach is better because she dominates any woman she fights. So, it doesn't matter if it's male or female, I'm just going to end you.
Well, clearly things aren't going too early there for you. You're switching up teams, you're switching up coaches. I've been with the same boys since.
It seems internet problems again.
You can't even afford 4G, man. Oh. He wins and doesn't have
He's
money.
back.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous,
Money to
mate.
afford 4G, man. All the fights you win, you get no dough to your name. Stop buying Hawaii shirts and spending on your Wi-Fi. You're funny.
It's a tough area. It's a tough area. I represent the people. Listen. That's why I'm the working man. That's why the people can relate to me because I don't come from a very well off area. Do you know what I mean? So you know, the people can't really relate to you and stuff like that. So you know, other the working men, the blue collar, you know, hands dirty men, they understand what kind of
grand
stress
Louis
I go through.
Vuitton Hawaii shop, mate. £3,000
Mate.
Louis Vuitton Hawaii shop.
It's no, mate. I told you already that it was made out of chinchilla, which I hunted myself in the forests of Costa Rica. So that's
actually illegal to hunt chinchillas. So if that is true, I've got you on tape here, and I can actually get you.
You've not hunted, mate. The most you've hunted is a... Wait, what have you ever hunted before in your life? What have you hunted? A fly? A wasp?
Your jaw.
What are you on about?
I hunted your jaw, and I fucking spun it.
Mate, I'm hunting you in that cage. I'm hunting you down. I'm going to catch you with a dodgy bullet right in the bottom.
Me. I'm the most lethal counter striker in the full division. You will not push me. You know that for a fact. That was your loss in the first fight. You pushed and you dominated. You fell into that choke. You dropped into that choke.
You're all over the place, but your gym's falling apart. You're falling apart. Your face is falling apart. Everything's going on there. My team's strong as ever been. My punches are crisp as ever been. My submissions are just as it's slippery as I can get with them, and they're tight as ever been. I'm feeling good, and you know.
Well. Her last fight
and obviously, mate,
was a few years ago against Amy the Stalker Fagan, and you obliterated her within one punch. So you're wrong.
I've got to support the Bulgarian people.
The best. She hunted her victims down, stalked them, and absolutely molested them. And the scrammer came in and just scrammed her, absolutely leathered her. So I'm confident in my coach, and I'm confident in this left hand.
When this fight happens, I will be walking out with a Bulgarian cap sent to me of Live Lad, and obviously you're not going to have that because you don't support them. You don't support the people. You don't support Bulgaria.
To Zombie by the Cranberries because I have risen from the dead. Resurrection to come fucking leather you. And all the fans will be...
The only reason people know you exist is because of this channel, and you're even representing it. I made my name on this channel, and I'm repping the Bulgarian colours. I'm repping Vladimir. I'm repping the green, the white, and the red of Bulgaria. I'm coming up with a cap. I'm doing it for Scotland. I'm doing it for Serbia. I'm doing it for the homeland. I'm doing it for Sofia and Plovdiv and Varna. I'm doing it for the people of Bulgaria. Let's go, mate. You're an absolute schmuck.
Simple as that. From that first fight, fucking battled you. That's how I made my name. When I absolutely pounded that ass, dropped you, then choked you like a girl.
Mate, you can only hold on to that. The more recently we fought, I won. Like, does that not even, like, do you even think of that?
Barely. Split decisions, barely.
You can outclass for 5 rounds, isn't really barely. I was beating you, and then I got caught with something, shit happens.
What does split decision mean? Split decision mean?
I was on it. Don't try to put us in a split decision. It was a unanimous decision. I don't know what split decision. I don't know if you asked your mates for the scorecards, but the 3 judges gave it a unanimous decision. Don't try to rewrite a history, mate. Because honestly, I will find you and I will stick you in I will stick you in my most dentures and put you in a glass jar and leave you up in the attic for good, mate.
I won round 1,
you're done.
And round 3. You won round 2, 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Does that not say a lot? That I got the last 2. That not sure I've got better cards. I've got better heart. Anything like that. The fact that we didn't even get to the 4th round, another fight. The fact that I think everything just showed that I'm clearly going to win this one. But I mean, you can keep living this fantasy. You've got the edge in here.
Don't ask for a rematch. You don't get it.
Mate, you are a little stinker, honestly, mate. I can't wait to be done with you. I can't wait to move.
5'2".
I cannot wait to move on to Cage Warriors, and I can deal, mate. You don't even know when the Cage Warriors done is. I can wipe through the Cage Warriors division, mate. And if I'm done there, it's only up after Cage Warriors. You know,
the featherweight division, you wee skinny kick. Now you're the actual heavyweight now. He's fat now, heavyweight.
Hey, what are you talking about, mate? Listen, you would go to Cage Wars and you would get slept immediately. You would, mate, you would fight the least.
Why are you angry, bro?
You would go. You're a rodent, man. Honestly, listen. Just shush, because this is looking so bad for you now. This looks so bad. This.
No, it's bad. You've been fucking eating that chocolate.
It's not chocolate. Do you know like chocolate? I'm using a fork to eat chocolate.
You were shoving it in your mouth like a big fucking chimichanga. You're biting yourself. Shining in your hand, putting it in a chocolate bar, then scranning it. That's the protein you get, mate. Scranning shite.
I know, I can't do Moshe, that's what you get up to. Moshe says that you and your team all munch shite, so that's proven by him on this channel, that's what he said. So maybe that's why you left the gym. He said that you said that yous all eat shite. He literally said that on his channel. When he was interviewed by Vlad, he said that yous all munch shite. That's what he said about yous.
He did.
Well, he's fucking winding you up.
Exactly, he did. Vlad was there when Vlad interviewed Moshe. He said that yous all sat there and munched shite. So I don't know what about try to put it on me. I mean, I'm eating some healthy food. You are munching fecal matter. So you just sit down and watch your show.
You're eating chocolate, mate. That is not healthy. And also,
who eats chocolate with a fork? What are you on about? What cretin eats chocolate? What wee neaky boy eats chocolate with a fork? I'm not eating chocolate. I'm like, who eats? What are you on about? Why am I eating chocolate just with a fork? What, on a plate?
You can't even afford Wi-Fi, mate. You can't even afford Wi-Fi.
I know, mate, because I spend it more on Poontang than Wi-Fi. I don't even need to win these interview sessions, mate. I'm disconnecting out of these and I'm still proving that I'm the better man than you. Doesn't matter how good the Wi-Fi is or anything like that, mate. I'm still getting my point across. My words are still getting out there. And when it comes to it, I'm not going to need Wi-Fi to disconnect you for your server, mate. When I connect this left hand, cleaning your jaw, you're going to sleep, my boy. It's got to be that easy. No concerned about it.
Me at all. You will never sleep me. That left hand is nothing to me. It's like a fucking wet wipe. You're going to get dragged around and wiped about like that.
Mate, you kicked my leg and it felt like a midget right me. Honestly, you've got no power at all. I don't know what you're talking about. It's gone. You've got one good fluke punch that can lift my chin. That's it.
To knock you down, and then I use my power to choke you unconscious. Yeah.
I mean, I choked doesn't mean about your power, mate. You're not going to knock me out. You're not going to submit me with a left hand. That's not how that game works, mate. So.
Down, didn't I? I knocked you down with that left hand.
The one time you actually connected that punch, and it barely hit me, and it just, mate, your punch was not today.
You got a weak jaw, right? It barely hit you, and your glass jaw broke. It went.
I've got a weak jaw that you can knock out over the course of 5 rounds. That doesn't make any sense, mate. You are such a wee mouse. You're a wee mouse.
Did you knock me out, but he's gone again because that shite Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope he's gonna bounce back. Hold on.
Who are you paying to do this, man? What is this? What's this about?
Come down and turn the fucking internet switch off.
Who have you paid off to do this to me? To be able to try to ruin my image like this? Honestly, it's disgraceful stuff. I'm not happy with it.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, you disconnected. Oh, that's what I told you, man. You disconnected. There you go. Told you. There's no excuse now.
Lost connection. Okay, just a second.
I know some absolute cheeky. The cheeky to say like that.
Alright, there he is.
How many times you lagged out though? How many?
The absolute cheek to say that stuff and then disconnect after all that. That's utterly embarrassing.
Let's wrap this up, man. I need to give some shout outs.
Mate. Honestly, it's getting embarrassing for you. You've changed your name back to Poontang because you couldn't spell vengeance right for the 3rd time. You disconnected after talking all that stuff. Honestly, man, this is going down the drain for you. Honestly, I cannot believe how shambles this interview's went for you. It's absolutely pathetic.
Vengeance. You're funny.
Mate, spell vengeance. Spell vengeance.
Shout out.
Spell vengeance.
Not low.
Mate,
Andy.
spell.
Armstrong, the one-legged guru.
Mate, you're a head to spell vengeance, mate. You're an absolute disgrace to the country. You're a disgrace to the country, mate. You should be kicked out of here. People like you can't spell vengeance. There's no need for you people
Cammy the
here.
Jobby Preston. And shout out to you, fucking Graham. This is going to be the last time I speak to you because I'm going to fucking kill you when I see you. And shout out to Vladimir Vlad, the king.
Obviously, it took Vlad one. Let's you know. Right then. Let's wrap this up then. You know, we said all I need to say. Mate, listen. Shout out to Vlad. You know, obviously shout out to the boy Vlad. He's one that made all this happen. Shout out to all the boys at my gym. You know, shout out to Otis the man. Shout out to Robert Hughes. Shout out to Megan Turner. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to the boy Radislav. Obviously, you know, Radislav Barnyashev, the Bulgarian monster at our gym. And shout out to Alex Poontang Preston for giving me a free win on my way to Cage Warriors. Thank you for that.
Well, I really enjoyed this one, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen. Can't wait for the third fight. Trilogy is on.
Let's go. What?
Hey, Drew.
What?